And let's see. Will my controller unplug when I pick it up from the desk? It didn't. Okay, good. It's the small victories. Fantasy Maiden Wars. Oh, I completely botched that. Fantasy Maiden Wars. There we go. So here's the thing. I completely forgot to do the whole upgrading process in between. I only got to like building up the formation. So you'll... I actually don't know if I have a lot to do anyways. I don't think there's much I need to get right now in the way of upgrades. I wanted to give you a pattern type. No, not pattern type, was it? Streaming. Oh, she already has it. Never mind then. I guess I did that already. Oh, Show has shotgunning. I remember when I did that. Completely forgetting that it doesn't even affect melee attacks. Cyclia, maybe? Thing is, there's so many units that I just like forget what I wanted to get for each one. And it sucks. Give me your items. Actually. Oh, we have this now. I feel like that could be useful, but I don't know on whom exactly. Might as well give it to Sinai, I guess. Didn't Damon have the points? Oh, I have two of those now, huh? Well, now. As you can have it. Anyways. Pretty sure this is the last chapter of this arc, so... Well, there's one more. It's the less relevant chapter. Sheesh, everyone's getting so agitated. No matter where you go, no one has any good intel. Hey Crow, what have you learned from your reconnaissance? Nothing really, just plain old chaos for yokai everywhere. Just when we thought the night was stopped, it suddenly starts moving again and no one knows why. Quit whining about every little thing. Times like these are why we're here to preserve the peace. Instead, my friend on the radar team just contacted me. Oh, it's a Kappa. Got any news? Well, they picked up signs of a huge Damago fight coming from the bamboo forest. The response perfectly matches the unique properties of the spirit cannon we put on the palanquin ship. A palanquin ship? Oh, hold on. There we go, now it's out. So you're telling Lady Jessica and those humans are fighting something? Hey Starf, nice to see you. How are you doing? Thank God that Tango A and B are here. I don't know where we're starting with this, honestly. If they are, they might be getting close to the truth behind this incident. See, kinda bugs me, but I guess letting them resolve it would be faster. We should focus on our efforts on restoring order to the Maiden. We're counting on you, Palanquin Ship. Resolve this incident. See, these kind of dialogue portions are... I'm like, why is this even... What does this add to the story? Genuinely. Aside from the fact that we get to see generic Tengu, which are cute. Doing well, and that's nice to hear. As always. Pretty symmetrical map. Moon. Okay. How do I want to order this? I wanna put... Hopefully try to put everyone around Mystia. Everyone relevant, at least. I don't think that's gonna be entirely possible, but... Because the fucking ship is here. Like, the worst possible spot it could be in. I mean, I could... No, but that's still... Someone needs to go there. Someone needs to move, still. You know what? Fuck it. Just do like this, I guess. Alright, I forgot to give Demodius their abilities. I'm pretty sure. Since I bring in all three of them. Alright. Should be good. Maiden, this is the innermost region of the pocket dimension. The atmosphere is so clear here. It's different from the creepy place we just came from. Look over there. We found the real full moon. This eerie power is itself the madness of the true moon. Across the centuries and millennia, this is the light that has illuminated Gensokyo. Earthlings, so you've wormed your way in here. I got you cornered, Eddie Kodo. Surrender and give us back the real moon. Are you finished with your last words? Everything inside this barrier is under my complete control. Those who wrong me shall be erased from existence. Edding, wait. Milady. I've been wanting to meet them. You're the Moon Princess Kaguya Horizon? And the Princess Kaguya that... Oh dear, you have me at a disadvantage. I don't know any of your names. We're a bit pressed for time, so can we skip the introductions? If we must, I suppose I can let a little rudeness slide. We've heard about your plan. You hid the full moon to avoid pursuers from the moon. Edding voice warm. What kind of voice would Erin have, actually? Haven't really thought of that. Aiden is not a character that I think of a lot, honestly. For shame, because she is very interesting, but... There is just too many. We'll make you end this self-centered plot of yours here and now. You Earthlings can be quite pushy. But I can't grant that request. I won't be giving up on the perfect strategy that Aiden created for us. Figure she wouldn't care what happens to the Earth either. Are all Lunarians like this? I had no intention of discussing this with you in the first place. Please withdraw, my lady. I'll deal with this. This is the deepest level of your barrier. To where exactly shall I withdraw? I'll just relax over here and watch you fight. Understood. Please stand back then. If we finish the pleasantries, then why don't we begin this already? You got nowhere left to run. We're selling these right here, right now. Prepare to get beat. Capture all spell cards. Classic. Oh boy. Erin is one of the most old lady characters in Touhou, not even middle-aged like Yukari, straight up an old lady. I imagine that she sounds like an old lady. I have trouble seeing her like this as very old. Honestly. I mean, she is immortal, so she probably looks like what in her 50s for me. Maybe. This is the power up, yeah. You know what? I'm moving Senai and you. There we go. Her white hair to me feels like more like grayed out hair than in someone like Moko. Funny because I think Moko is the one who's supposed to have like old white hair. I mean both of them really, but which begs the question of why doesn't Kaguya have white hair? Like she drank the elixir too. What's going on there? Does she diet? So that's the real moon, huh? There's enough power here to drive a human mad, but you should be fine. Daimon Hakure, your job is to retrieve that moon and restore harmony to Gensokyo. Come on, I'm the Hakure Shrine Maiden. I already know that. I'll resolve the moon incident here and now. And I shall watch you do so. Oh, I should have used... I forgot to use Rally. Fuck. There we go. I knew something was missing. Not getting any kills. This is sucks. I don't want to use Axel for like one tile. Just do this, I guess. Kaguya using her dye doesn't feel super out of character to me. I don't know if she... Yeah, probably, yeah. I don't really see her carrying that much, honestly, but... Alright, we got inside Erin Yakota's guard. I forgot that she has like super long range, by the way. Give us back the full moon, we're not taking no for an answer. Even though they're trapped in here, they're still so... If your master is so important to you, why are you locking her away in a place like this? Doesn't she ever complain about this? That's irrelevant. This is what's best for her. And I'm sure you're the one who decided that. Where's the problem with that? Everything I do is to fulfill Kaguya's wishes. No matter what happens, I will preserve this unchanging eternity. Damn, I wonder if you can draw a parallel with someone else. That would be crazy. That's fine. Yes, keep attacking Reimu. That is not Reimu. Oof. Well, I got the support here now, so should be fine. Actually, no, yeah, I'm gonna use Malus Cannon. Sure, it's a full moon, huh? Yes, we can see it, but there's a torrent of mystical energy flooding the area. Full moon rays, huh? You love giving things weird names, don't you? Though I'm glad you're not letting the energy get to you. I can't get cold feet after coming all the way here. Alright, let's take back that stolen moon. Of course, but let's be careful along the way. Okay, good. We're clearing. Throwing out Damako like that so soon? She must be planning something. Eringe Okoto. I see you haven't learned your lesson yet about trying to stop us. As I told you, those who intrude will be eliminated. Eliminated? That's hardly a way to treat your house guests. It's always about brute force with you, isn't it? Kaguya! There they are. There you are! Hiding inside this berry isn't gonna save you. That's the Palanquin ship. Is everyone okay? It's Kane and she brought Mako. You never know when to quit, do you, Fujiwara girl? Oh, Mako. I thought you scurried home after Erin killed you? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I die from something as pitiful as that? This time you couldn't even come out to greet me. Looks like I finally got you right where I want you. I won't hear that from someone who just slipped in during the confusion. But this is a good opportunity. It's time to put this to rest once and for all. How do you still have so much strength left? You've been a thorn in my side for too long now. This time I'll leave not even atoms. And for that bestial friend of yours, don't you dare lay a hand on Kane. Moko! Oh, that was anticlimactic. To think she'd pretend to care about a human, that doesn't suit her at all. I'm sorry you had to witness such a tawdry conclusion for her. Now to deal with the rest. You're trying to kill someone who cannot die. Girl, what are you doing? They give you 3 units and throw them in the fucking corner of the map. Well, Moko just moved. Because she can do that apparently. And now she's beating the fuck out of Erin. Just showed up and is already throwing hands. Yeah. I tore open your stomach earlier too. Even you have to be getting worn down by now. You blew off your own arm? Are you insane? Erin? As you command. Both Mako's arm and Erin's stomach came back like it's nothing. They're both crazy. Sorry, Mako. If you didn't have to protect me, then it doesn't hurt a bit if it's to protect you. But the look of things, you've made some kind of breakthrough. Yeah, well, you know. Thanks for the help. Anyway, that's Kaguya Hore-san, the mistress of this mansion. She's finally cornered, so I'll help settle this together. Oh my, I never imagined you'd have so many acquaintances. And Moko, of all people, cooperating with someone? What sorcery is this? It's no sorcery. We're the friends who live alongside her. In order to protect the Earth, we'll fight alongside each other, hand in hand. Living side by side? Hand in hand? You and Moko? Heh, how droll. Did the humans fill your head with these crazy notions? What, I almost swear you sacrificed yourself to protect someone just a moment earlier. Hope you enjoy looking down on us from your high horse, cause we're about to knock you off it. Let's go, Kane. This is our fight. Yeah. Ah, they're back in the corner. Oh, goody. They let Erin live with 1 HP to give Moko more fail girl moments. Moko is not a fail girl. She's literally cool and awesome. What do you mean? I don't want to have R plus though. I wish I could change that. Why is that the default? I think the bigger issue is that Moko and Kane are not really a good pair. I mean, honestly, I think Kaina is kind of starts falling off at this point in the game, yeah, ironically enough. Cool and awesome, and she couldn't have done 1 more HP of damage with that. She's auto-farming. That's infinitely cooler than just killing in 1 hit. Okay, where do we take this now? I think... Daemon can solo this side, probably. I might assess out of it, but it's good enough. Mako and Kaine do go well together, but you gotta give Kaine support defense for that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, it doesn't really go well with Green Kaine, I think. I believe she's just like strictly more offensive than regular one. Mako doesn't really fall off AMO, though she definitely gets better when she gets Soul. No, yeah, Mako's great. Like, she's strictly a glass cannon, but... those characters tend to be good. Yep. We gotta get more faith, though. What's the range on you, by the way? Just to have an idea. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Music is awesome, by the way. I love Extend Dash. It's like probably my favorite song from Emperor Shovel Knight. I should have given Sakuya some of the accuracy items, because that seems to be a problem for her very often. Actually, no, let me heal Marisa now. That's probably a better idea. I could go for 18 with Marisa. Chapter isn't bad, but I kinda forget about it more than the other final boss ones. Feels like the cold impact of fighting a final boss is kinda shared between Erin and Kaguya instead of being all in one chapter. And the Erin one feels a bit more memorable to me thanks to Raisin and Terry being there. Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit more empty, I guess. I kinda get that they're going for the whole Erin and Kaguya relationship thing, though. But yeah, I feel like they didn't really know how to do the two final boss deal that Imperishable Knight has. HP regen 40%. I guess I could just move up. I'm a little worried though. You know what? No, I probably have to focus her down because she has regen anyway, so I'm just gonna get out of there for now. That's fine. You know what? I'll just focus up just in case. Oh, I forgot about it. Animations. It's fine, whatever. Oh, I can't kick? Really? Well, this will do. You made 89%, please! Don't start with me already. You're not gonna die in one hit. Okay, that's pretty good. Arguably didn't really need it that much, but I don't wanna take any chances. I wish you had Axel. You're kinda slow. Didn't they give you like movement items though? I mean, Erika has more move actually. There we go. Can someone get up there? I wonder. Okay, now I might have to use Axel. Those are not good odds. Actually, can Midas attack? Did I waste a focus? I did. It's like the perfect range too. Not much Yomu can do though. You though. but you have HP regen. Oof. Okay. You will not hit me. You will not hit me ever again. Except for that time, I guess. Did I need to take that risk? Probably not. Mako actually gets stat boosts from Resurrection, so it's sometimes good to actually let her get defeated. That's why I kinda prefer her other skill. Which also gives her boosts. There we go. You know, let me move everyone in Maiden's proximity. I always forget how much is range on this. It's like 3, right? So that's gonna be difficult. You know what, actually? Okay, so let's get everyone in here. Maybe not YouTube, but actually I want Suwako to be ready to use her Mishaguchi. It's probably up here. That's fine. Oh, the other fairy didn't even try. Wow. The fear. Okay. How much is Fantasy Seal again? 60? You know what, yeah, you're getting Fantasy Sealed. Oh, fuck it. Makoto doesn't actually get soul, she instead gets worse but funnier soul. What did that do again? Was it just like Valor? I don't think I've gotten that anyone with soul yet. Let's do that. Do you have a spell card? Actually, you don't. Okay. Should be easy then. Soul is a better Valor. Yeah. Figured. Okay, debuff is up. Can you get through here? Oh, you can with Axel. Oh, hell yeah, okay. When Marisa is in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, fuck. Might have messed up. I might need to upgrade Yomo. I don't remember what level weapon she had. I'm not in range of that either. This field. Move -2, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I feel like that didn't really help. Oh no, I think she has max. I think she actually has 100%, but because I have private square, it's reduced to 75% in this screen. I think that's what's going on. Oh, it's actually overwrites. Huh. Oh god. 309. We're living. I love that the support has full HP, by the way. So good you see it twice. That was like straight up like 8,000 damage between everything. Forget that Sakuya has this theme. Arguably better than her actual theme. Yeah. I mean, might not actually have enough to do much of anything here. But I guess we can whittle her down. 40% is a lot. She's gonna get like fuck. Basically heal to full next turn. I guess I could try to use Malice Cannon. No? That's the best I can do? Okay. Just like that. Only 2,000, 3,000 almost. Damn. Not good enough. It would be very funny to do this. I don't think it's really worth it. So I won't, but America's actually super good if you're doing faith-based strats. Gives you like 30 faith or something crazy like that. Just for using it. I don't remember Sanae's faith being like really hard to increase. In the late game at least. Early on, yes, it's kind of a pain, but... she's so low, though. Owie. They can probably kill, even without the finisher. Right? Right? Do you got Bless? Who has Bless, actually? Day? As well as Cheer, I guess. This has to kill, right? And there's no way it doesn't. Just in case, you know what? Let's do that. Imagine you come down to Earth and you get defeated by some girl throwing potatoes at you. She gets an ability that lets her faith cap out at 200 later on, so there's that. I remember that, yeah. Yeah. How can this be? Alright, we took down Eren Gyokoro. I doubt you can fight on anymore, just sit tight and watch. Don't be ridiculous, I could never be defeated by... You can stand down now, Eren. My lady. You done well, I'll deal with the rest. My lady, I could never let you suffer the... Eren, if you exhaust yourself, the locked room spell will break. You don't want that, do you? I'll take care of things in here, so return to the outside. Understood, but please, stay cautious around them. So, we really fought her off this time? You're the only one left, Kaguya. I am aware. There's no need to rush this. I finally get my chance to talk to some Earthlings now. What? We just beat up your friend and you're still taking it easy? To be honest, I've been rather bored. After Eren built Aientei for me, it's all been very peaceful and relaxing, and dreadfully dull. Now, something is finally happening, yet I've been stuck inside a barrier this whole time. Don't tell me you're enjoying all of this. Yes, it's fun. The earth is just packed with all sorts of creatures, always causing commotions. Seeing it all is very pleasant. So watching your struggles is pleasant to you? I'd watch that pride if I were you, or else you might be in for some divine punishment. Divine punishment. I'd be fine with that too. After committing a certain grave sin, I was banished from the moon. That's when I discovered it, this beautiful gem called the Earth. I could never part with it. It's my most prized treasure, after all. You're speaking as if you owned it. Somehow, I don't think we're going to be able to reason with her. Oh, of course not. If I'm to listen to someone from Earth, they'll have to overcome my trials first. Don't tell me. Indeed, the ones many Earthlings have tried and failed. The 5 impossible requests, passed down through the stories. How many of them can you fulfill? Challenge the 5 impossible requests. Oh, and the first one is a map? Okay. Gotcha. Actually, Koa, can you get... No, you can't. Okay. Let's do this then. I hope she doesn't start attacking right away, because that would be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Yomo is in danger, but don't worry about it. It's quite a precious looking blade you bear. You mean the Hakuroken? This is something that can only be used by the Kompaku clan. Oh, I never said I wanted to use it. Treasures naturally belong in the vault. I feel sorry for your tools in your vault. Allow me to demonstrate the use. My Roken-ken, forged by yokai, and my Hakuroken, which cuts through confusion, will strike home. Solve my funny puzzles. When you think about it, Kaguya is kinda like Slenderman asking to find his page. Just shut the fuck up. I never even got to finish reading that. I didn't mean to do this. There we go. Alright, how do we approach you? You have HP regen too. Which is sucks. Actually, I guess I could do the mass heal. Which one was it? This one? Let's get you two back to full HP, almost. Reimu has to get right next to her, and so does Yamu actually. And Moko probably. Sanae actually, ironically, her finisher with Reimu is so much better than her actual finisher, just because it's actually ranged. I don't know why this is a melee attack. It sucks so much. One, two, three, four, five. That's good. She can be here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That should be enough for Marisa. So I can do this. Only now realizing that that's a melee attack. What the hell? Yeah, that's why it does so shit damage. I mean, Sanae has kinda good melee anyways, but still. It also just completely doesn't allow for shotgunning, which sucks. Okay, so I guess we'll start moving Mako up. Actually, we'll start moving everyone up. Your schemes come crashing down today, Kaguya. So you made it here, Mako. Do you really think persistence alone will bring you victory? You'd have a chance if I was alone, but this time I've got this entire gang on my side. Can't believe you're letting them interfere with one of our duels. Just what is going through that head of yours? Times change, I've changed too, and neither of those is gonna stop. And if you don't get it yet, I'll teach you this lesson the old-fashioned way. The whole separation between melee and range doesn't really do much besides making some characters a bit worse. They don't really do anything different besides pulling from different stats as far as I know. I mean, yeah, that's essentially it. It doesn't really mean a lot, except when you have... I think Alice has these 3 melee attacks for some reason. And her stat is just considerably lower than her ranged. So these end up doing a lot less damage than you'd expect. Doesn't matter much because they're like the early attacks, but still. Actually, who am I getting? Reimu, Yumu, Moko, and who else, actually? Kaguya, Sakuya, maybe? Not like in Pokemon where defense and special defense are different stats. Not like you need to strategize between choosing if you want to go with melee or ranged. Yep, there's also that. It's pretty much like a thematic thing. I think generally ranged is better in this game. Just because you have shotgunning available. Assuming it is one ranged. Assuming you can use it while adjacent. If not, then yeah, it's pretty shit. Actually, the Ekis may be better off being up close. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. No. I got to be here. And you three are gonna be on standby if I need you. Oh, but you have such a charming way of fighting. Charming? I've never seen anyone use dolls as tools of war before. Are they animated by some mysterious curse? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just moving them all myself. What's important isn't the objects themselves, but the skill with which you use them. Maybe you could use a lesson on that. I love that they are all, like, talking shit and no one is actually counterattacking. Just yet. Oh, neato. Okay, they move here. And this, and this. There we go. Okay, next turn we'll begin. I guess we can begin this turn, never mind. You must be the incident resolution specialist that Tay informed me of. Well, that saves me the trouble of introducing myself. I'll be taking the moon back, thank you very much. That won't do at all. If you want your praise transferred, first you have to stand up to some adversity. Now, why don't you show me your power? I was gonna do that anyway. I don't care if you're nailing or whatever, I always resolve consecutive incidents. Okay, pretty good. That's actually ideal because I want to try to get both this phase and the spell card in one turn. I don't know if that's actually possible, but I mean, we can try. this will be over soon, and I'll be taking back the moon shortly. You people keep saying you're gonna take back the moon. Are you trying to say that the moon belongs to you? It may not belong to anyone, but we would miss it if it were gone. This isn't really such a bother. The way you're talking, it doesn't seem like you're even trying to persuade me. That's right, I'm telling you to hand it back over. Damn. Yuyuko lock-in moments. Alright, got the debuff. Does she have... is she... no, she's not big, okay. Large, sorry. She actually has shotgunning, which is scary, level 2. I didn't notice that. Okay, let's keep chaining, I guess. Is Valor for one attack? It is, okay. That makes sense, I guess. If you're not scared of yokai, then I bet you aren't afraid of a vengeful deity either. Of course not. Actually, we're quite close to gods ourselves. Now that I think about it, I should have probably saved this for the next one. Okay. Anyone who just sits back and watches can't call themselves a god. Let me show you the power that put the fear of gods into humanity. Because she's gonna lose the debuff. It's fine though, we should be okay. I wonder if I could chain. I wonder if it'll do enough for that. Let's just try it. It might. It did. Oh, hell yes. I forgot to use cheer and blast, fuck it, whatever. I see, you're strong. I suppose Aiden wasn't holding back. Of course we're strong. This pandemonium is just getting started. You will know the power of humans, yokai, and the gods soon enough. So many colors, all coming together. The Earth really is a fun place. If you're a Lunarian, why are you so obsessed with the Earth? I'm sure it's uncomfortable here compared to life on the moon. I admit that when I first fell to Earth, I was somewhat taken aback at how inconvenient everything was. But then I noticed that it was full of exciting goings-on you'd never find on the moon. For instance, when I think of the moon, I remember the same things, day after day, over and over again. But here, every day, there's a lively new commotion to be seen. There's such variety. Even simply watching it all never bores me. If that's what you think, then how could you do something so awful to us? I do feel quite bad for the people of the Earth, but there's no other way. Yomo being one of your best units for pretty much almost the entire game is crazy. Yeah, and she just gets better. She just keeps getting better. You put on a friendly face, but in the end you're just doing whatever you please. That's the mindset of an invader. You people are a dangerous element. We'll need to deal with you here. Can you save the objections for after you fulfill my impossible requests? First we have the incredibly dangerous 5-color jewel. Try to bear the unbearable. And now you get full power mode. And we can do it again. Evasion rate 40%, that's alright. That's like whatever. Remo doesn't have support attack? What? Weird. I think if you're using a combo move, the other unit can support attack. No, but she doesn't actually have it. I think I never gave it to her. That's an easy, like, 11,000 damage. Never mind. Oh no, it did because of Yukari's attack, right. I'm not doing my math wrong. There we go. I should have scanned, I forgot to do that. Oh, never mind, she's already... Wait, she keeps that debuff, but not the minus 10%? Or the plus 10% damage? Huh. Actually, I should bring you to the other side so you can support Mako, because Sakuya is already set for herself. I wonder if this uses double the ammo. Actually, it might be better to do this instead for now. And so I can do this. I just let guard up. You do whatever you like without even considering how it will affect the Earth. I'll be resolving this situation momentarily. You take this so seriously. I would have expected a fox monster to be wilder. As I am now, I am both Lady Yukari's Shiki and chess master. I have duties. You'll never be able to win a country like Tamamo no Mae did if you tied yourself down with rules like that, you know? It's kinda odd that that never became a Toho character, at least not yet. Like, Tamamo no Mae seems to be like a pretty big figure. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of big figures in, like, mythology that we haven't seen yet. We just got Iwanaga. Go, Mayakis. Don't remember if 10 Paradox uses double ammo, but it won't fail at 1 ammo either. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So I can use it twice, at least. I kinda forgot to give Sakuya the ammo cartridge again. Now that Alice doesn't really need it. Do you die from this? You do. That might actually be good, actually, but... As far as I know, Toho kinda feels like it avoids using some very popular Japanese figures, at least usually. Yeah, that, like, we haven't seen any of the... Well... I was gonna say, like, Amaterasu. Like, that's probably the most important god. But they're also... I think... they're technically part of the Lunarians. I don't remember what they're called, what that group is called, but I think they are the Lunarians, so we probably won't see them, like, ever. Man, I wish they could get kicked by the Akis. You know what, let's follow up. Fuck it, sure. Let's see what happens. Fuck around and find out. She will die if this doesn't kill, but that's not exactly a bad thing. Yep. Well, it was big damage. There's no way this doesn't kill, right? I get the feeling you're the shelter type. I bet you've never even done farm work. Oh god. I'm really phlegmy today. Oh, I used to live in the country too, you know. Looked fun. You shouldn't make light of it, it can be grueling work. Not work, play. To me, everything is play. You'll never grow good food with an attitude like that. Slow living doesn't mean easy living. I like to play toys and have fun. There you go. Okay, 2 health bars in 1 turn. That's pretty good. So you made it through. Let me tell you, that was splendid. Don't tell me you plan to fight with nothing but the power of your treasures. They're definitely not just simple tools, they're rarities off the charts. But if you're not gonna use your own power, you're not taking us seriously. Oh, but I am. That's why I'm testing you. There aren't many of this earth who are fit to take my challenges and play my games. Well, it's not like you're gonna meet many of them if you're cooped up in a place like this. Didn't you say that you love the earth, though? Staying inside all the time means you have your priorities entirely backwards. Oh, it's not as bad as you're implying. I can still peek outside and see what's going on from in here. Even with just that, the earth is more than interesting enough. Do you think your lives are a show or something? What are you, a tourist? Try doing something other than looking in through the window. Oh, that's enough for now. We'll continue this conversation after the next request. Cast aside your pride and scatter before the ball's radiance. The word like tourist has been like completely ruined for me. And I hate it so much. I can't read it without like thinking of what people use it for on the internet. And it's always the same shit, and it's so dumb to me. Fucking tourist, secondary... What was it? LARPer? Which is not even like correct even. I hate that shit. Impassable. Well, I don't really need to pass, so works for me. Can I not do this? Oh, because Remus has like, no MP at all. Okay. Well, that can be fixed. You know what? Sure. Yeah, fuck it. I'll never approve of what you're doing here, Kaguya, but I pity you for just shutting yourself up in this mansion, even after you got away from the moon. Pity? Why? Whenever you move to a new place, it's best to be on the lookout for new connections. It can be fun to learn about new ways of thinking and fresh ways of doing things. Are you, an Earthling human, trying to take me under your wing? I was well versed in observing the Earth since before you were born. Is she like extremely tanky during this one? Yeah, damage taken minus 40%. Oh, right. Okay, that was probably a waste then. Well, I got the faith from it, so that's good, at least. Let's wait a turn. See what happens. Okay, this is a good time to use the bomb, probably. I think if you bump the Tamako, she loses the buff. I remember clearing this card at least. Yeah, that, I was just thinking of that. Question is who uses the bomb though. I mean, I guess Sanaya really, but yeah. Actually, no, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. You can manipulate time with your power, yes? My previous opponent noticed that too. Is my power really something to be so concerned about? It's a little surprising, but only that. To me, it's nothing exceptional at all. Is it now? More importantly, show me more of your ability to manipulate time. Looking forward to seeing how many of my possible requests you can fulfill with your power. Wow, that's with guard. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let me... Yeah, it definitely used 2 ammo. Okay, good to know. Also, I forgot to like scan and do the whole shebang. Oh, you can still tank one more hit? Wow. Barely. Oh, I forgot. Did I forget to use the support? Fuck. Dumb. Oh, because I don't have MP, that's why it didn't let me. Right. Oh, forgot to set the animations. I know Demo can definitely kill her. Question is, do I want to do that or do I want to save it for the next one? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to in one turn, so I guess we'll just do Rayma then. Evading. That's funny. Kaguya has been kinda sucking ass so far. I don't like that. I don't like that HP. I don't like that HP count. That is terrifying. Yeah, we did it. Not bad. I didn't think you'd overcome this challenge as well. I suppose even the modern yokai of Earth still have some amount of fight left in them. Why do you always have to look down on us? I have good reason, don't I? You've even been coexisting with the humans recently. It's been quite the show. 1,000 years ago, yokai were much more savage. Our attitudes and interests may have changed, but we haven't gotten any weaker. Even in today's Kensuke, we still fight with humans, just in a different form. How so? We've got our modern way of doing things. Humans and even fairies can have a fair match with the yokai. And we don't even lose every time. I see. I'm sure that will be fun to watch too. Then the next challenge is this robe. Half-hearted Demeko will be as waves upon an unbreakable rock. Oh boy. This boss is kinda just easy. I guess Kaguya being easier than 18 is accurate to how tough away it is. Yeah? Oh, it's just like MP? Is that it? Oh, reduces damage taken from all attacks. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go, you scoundrel. Bold words for someone in Master Spark range, though. Defend? It's just defending. Fuck. God damn it. Wait, does she defend against everything? Is that what she does? Yes, okay. Half damage. You know what, fuck, I think this is the best time to use this, though. I wish I had Suiko's buff as well, but I don't have one of those. Actually, does Fury get through it? It does. Sadly, Marisa doesn't have one of those. And I didn't give her the cookie, which would have been nice to have at this point. Whatever. Go for it. I gotta admit, as a fellow collector, I'm real jealous of all those treasures we got. Funny whenever the game gives a boss a defect mid-battle through an ability instead of a spell card, it's really just to stop you from getting through it with a bomb. It's the game getting over you trying to get over something. It doesn't even work, really. You seem like the sort who just hoards everything. If you count your judgment, I'm sure you'll find treasures close at hand. Nah, all that stuff's already mine. Who cares what's in it? For an Earthling, you aren't very discerning. Perhaps you'll make it through this without being bedazzled by my magnificent treasures. The memories I've collected will never lose to a bunch of shiny junk. But bad is that you love shiny junk too, though. That missed. Okay. Well, Show has Fury. Scarlet Arc had handled better. Love this game, but Scarlet really had the most interesting fight mechanics. Did it really? I thought the first arc was kinda dull, honestly. At least on hard mode. I don't know if Lunatic changes anything to be more interesting. This may be a good opportunity to use full power, actually. Let me do this. I don't have enough still, fuck, wow. I missed Kaguya's bedazzling pages. You stop that. She's just like standing there and taking it. It's great. I know it really wants me to use a bomb. I know. Flan's final spell card was actually scary. These final bosses are all the same since you have more options to counter. Not to mention, the environments weren't just squares. I don't remember having much trouble with Flan's final spell card, honestly. Or with Flan at all, really. I thought it was a pretty easy fight. I think I had more trouble with like Patchouli before that. I think I'm gonna have to like use up a turn because she's gonna regen, which sucks. That's fine. Can I see finding the early game more interesting? That's arguably when the game is at its hardest in terms of raw mechanics. Later on, you get so much stronger that the challenge instead comes more from Damakus bloodguard effects and stuff like that. Gimmicks pretty much. Yeah. I mean, the thing is you get a lot of options. You get so many options throughout the game. And it ends up being the case that you just can counter everything it throws at you. Eventually. Like clockwork, I gotta mention that, again, a lot of these games' lack of difficulty is the fact that you have infinite SP. I have to mention that every time balance discussion comes up. It's an entirely different game without that. Can you like get up there maybe? No? Okay. The region isn't even affecting you that much, funnily enough, since you're not doing stalling strats much. Those are what can really break that mechanic. No, yeah, but still, like, if I can use, like, alert or bullseye, I use it. Because I know I'm gonna get it back in a couple turns. Or, like, using Devote with Koa. Not to mention that I have a bunch of items to restore SP on top of that. It's a little dumb, it's a little stupid. I didn't stall either, but I had so much SP I could just spam damage dodging moves every turn by this point. Everyone was invincible, yep. Pretty much. I still don't get why they did that. It wasn't really... it's not like the game was impossible without it. Even on Lunatic. You could argue that it makes it go a little bit faster, but it's a little sillier without it. Oh, with it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna start moving co-op first of all. She has alert, right? She does have alert, okay. Sadly, I do have to use this again. Probably twice. You know what I could do? It's a little too pricey. Then again, I don't know what I would use with Yukari, honestly. There you go. See, like right now is like a perfect example. I just used Fury with Sanae, and I'm out of SP. And that's totally fine, because I know that I have... In the next turn, I'm gonna have it back. And if I don't, then I could just stall for it. In general, the biggest problem with it is removing an element of resource management almost completely. Arguably the biggest element of resource management, because spirits are... The whole game is balanced around that. That's what you use to win fights. There's a couple of fights later that do cancel such abilities at least. One of my favorites is a certain rematch fight shortly after this one. I know what you're talking about. Well, I know the fight, I don't remember the mechanic exactly. I do know that later on, the bosses actually start using spirits too, which is a nice counterplay to that. I feel like it shouldn't be that way through the whole game, at least. It is that way through the whole game on Lunatic. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Honestly, I do wonder how much harder Lunatic is, really, in this version. I'm not gonna try it now. But maybe next time we could do like one chapter with it and see what happens. Yeah, this should be enough, maybe. Oh, now you're evading. Oh. Fear. Lunatic also casts regular enemies using spirits around the point that bosses start using it on hard. Okay, that's interesting. That sounds nightmarish. Our Phoenix. Activates Resurrection, she revives with 20% more HP. Doesn't seem that good. So you overcame this challenge too. This has been quite worth my while. Any shield can be split by a strong enough force. If you run home with the moon now, you may be able to get out of this with your next treasure intact. Don't start with that, please. I have no desire to return. Spending my time observing Earth is far more enjoyable than staying on that dreary moon. That's not the worst thing you could say about our world, I suppose. But you're still kinda missing the point. You keep talking like you know everything about the Earth, but frankly, you don't know a dag thing. Oh, what makes you say that? I've been living here all this time, after all. Do you really think that the soil where flowers don't even bloom is the same as what we have out there? If you aren't interacting with other people around you, you might as well not exist. We'd never consider someone who lives like that a resident of the Earth. I didn't ask for acceptance from you natives, nor do I need it. When I do Marisa's route, I'll probably do Lunatic. I'm almost done Arc 3 with Rainbow and Heart, but the scaling wasn't anywhere near as drastic as I thought it would be. Yeah, this has been pretty smooth. Pretty smooth sailing so far. I actually started on normal plus and switched to hard because it was just too easy. And I'm not really getting the challenge still. Except for a couple moments that there were a couple like pan shady moments. I'm not gonna say there wasn't, but even still I had a way out of those. Moving on, the next treasure is quite appropriate for the people of Earth, who are born only to someday disappear. Show me a fight worthy of letting you view this treasure. Fights aren't pushovers, but I feel like I could beat chapters with half the units I bring in, although some of those essay fights felt as good as Scarlet. No, yeah, they're not pushovers, but that's the thing we were talking about earlier. You have so many options at this point. It's kinda hard to actually lose. Love to see a mod of this version that brings back the old SP system, because I much prefer how this version looks visually. No, yeah, this looks a lot better. I kinda like the old, so retro style of the originals, but I like the more blocky UI a little bit more. But other parts of the game do look better here, I think. I do think the game gets harder and stays that way more consistently until the end when you get to the final boss of the third arc. Fair. Yeah, I remember you having some troubles with the last arc, the last game. Full HP oh, we have to take you down now. How many do you have left, actually? 2. I can probably wait a turn. Yeah, let's do that. Stealing needles. You know what? Actually, perfect. Not perfect. I don't have enough still. Now I do. Chapter 52 is my favorite fight mechanically outside of Scarlet and the rematch I mentioned. Chapter 52. I don't remember the chapter number. I mean... Alright, you're gonna have this for the whole fight now. I forgot. A 1000 damage isn't really that much, anyways. I think pretty much all the hardest chapters in the game that come to mind come from the 3rd and 4th arcs, with the 4th one being more consistent with it. 3rd one's hardest chapters are a bit more all over the place. I guess there is also the Yukari one, that one is decently challenging. Yep, I remember that. You'd think that would be like a turning point for the difficulty, but it's just kinda a really tall spike, and then it goes down again for the rest of Imperishable Night. Yomu, I wanna give Yomu some MP maybe. I wanna give both Yomu and Demo actually MP, but can only do one right now. Can I go give Yukari some power so she can actually use full power mode? Let me do that. There we go. Oh, that's a huge combo. Okay. I forgot to turn off animations again. Oh, I hate that. Chapter 34, that fight was a choke on card for me. Is that the Yukari one? I mean, it wasn't really challenging, difficult. It just took a while. Is the thing. It's just annoying, really. I should have done this also. I just went behind Yukari, her cards couldn't touch me. It's a long fight for sure. Resource management was important in that one. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty much the only map so far that actually kind of made you think about when to use things. Just because it's so long, and by the time you get to Yukari, you're pretty much spent in some areas. Such a weird attack. I do use a lot of long-range units in my team though. I think the conclusion here is that I just happen to have a counter build for her. That sounds like it would work, yeah. There is one spell card that requires you to be adjacent though, no? I guess you have to account for that too. Or you could bomb it. That also works. Because I was easily dodging the cards, I didn't have to spend resources, so management was smooth. It's really more important during the first part, I think, rather than the boss itself. Do I just give it to the Akis again? Because it would be funny. Kinda running out of those though. Let me do bless at least. That sounds familiar. I mean, I got short range, but Yomo exists too. Yeah, I guess Yomo can handle that. Long range units actually get a lot worse on Lunatics because the opponent knows to defend when they can't counterattack. It also makes Kurumi a lot better because she can prevent targets from defending. What, because her attacks suck ass? Or is there something I'm not remembering? You fulfilled four of my requests. Alright, only one more to go. Coming all this way sure was tiring though. Won't be that easy. Many nobles have tried and failed. In fact, no one's ever cleared all of them. Right, Moko? What's she talking about, Moko? Oh, she never told you? Her father took on my challenges. In the end though, all he did was shame himself. Shut up. Don't you dare say one more word about father. Moko. Your humiliation of him is where this all began. I became immortal to succeed where he failed and restore our family's name. So that's how you ended up drinking the Hori elixir. Oh, it was all very dashing of her. Too bad it spelled the end of her coexistence with humans. What, you have no idea what Moko's been through. Let it go, Kana. But I have something to say to you too, Kaguya. You just don't know what it means to live. Kurumi got abandoned the moment she didn't fit on the team. I haven't used her since Flandre. She's basically an Excel bot for me. Until I get someone better than her. Honestly, I do have someone better. I could probably use them. Now I think about it. Has an ability that lets her give the boss a debuff that prevents them from defending and evading. Huh. Yeah, the thing is that one gimmick characters are usually not worth it unless you like really need them for a specific build. Because once they do that, they're basically useless. Or rather, until they do that, they're completely useless. It's kinda the same with Reporter Aya. She doesn't really work very often. What do you mean? Even with an immortal body, you can form connections. You can change. And if you can call into those changes, you can live alongside others. I was wondering what's going on here. You seem to be under some passing delusion. Ridiculous. Someone with an eternal life like you, playing at fitting in on Earth? Moko fits in just fine. What about you, though? You keep saying you love the Earth, but you're really just gonna watch? If all you do is look, you'll never be a part of it. To live in a place is to become a part of that place. If you wish to live here in Gensokyo, you can start by experiencing eating our planet's dirt, and grow from there. As long as you're in this unchanging mansion, you'll never be living on Earth. Look at all of you, putting on airs. If you think you have it all figured out, then take on this final request. The most beautiful challenge of all, the one that stomped Moko's father. Aside the most rare, a rainbow of Dameku. SP cost plus 40%. Oh. Oh, you think you can get me with that? Actually, you might. I can't do anything this turn, actually. That's sick. Okay, I'll be able to use that next turn. So that's good. Marisek has like no MP though. Okay, but this is like... There's no limit. Okay. So that makes things easier, actually. Let's wait for now. This person is Eden's princess. She's definitely not gonna just give the full moon back. And to keep it, I will display all of my power. I wonder if you can do the same. I'm not very self-confident, but as long as everyone's here, I'll do my best. Girl, why you beefing with a fairy? Couldn't we think of preventing opponents from defending is more of a build-dependent thing than a chapter-dependent one? If you're using a lot of snipers and trying to outrange a boss, that ability becomes quite a bit good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. Thing is, most of the snipers don't really do a lot of damage anyways, compared to other units, so it's not really a good build, in my opinion. Okay, let's do that. Manisac could use some MP, but we'll see what we can do. For now, just do the usual. I thought it was gonna be more than that, honestly. Okay. Guess we can use this now. Doesn't Sakuya have... No, she doesn't have Fury. Okay, never mind. I could have probably bombed before anything, so SP costs less, but whatever. Actually, I don't remember how the next part of this fight plays out, so I'm kinda being a little bit careful because of that. Don't tell me, by the way. Do not say it. Like, I know what happens, I just don't know the details of it. Okay. Let's do that. I don't have enough for that though, but I do have enough for this. Oh, she can take it. Look forward to Kaguya's last spell card where she becomes bald. No, we already seen that one at the beginning. Like at the beginning of the stream. Okay, that was pretty good. I wonder if using Fury was so... I don't remember if that attack appears. It might have. That might have been a waste. Hold on, let me see if I'm stupid. It is Pierce, okay. I am stupid. Good to know. Marisa can kill, but she needs MP, which I can probably give to her. It's only 50. Who my? Point to me that the last hit from that. Oh, the last hit from that attack that the knight has comes from the target hitting the ground. She's not dealing damage with just a strong hit, she's slamming them down to the floor. Yep. I mean, it is a strong hit, if you think about it. I am not to be eaten. Right, hold on. Okay, I can do this twice. That's not what I wanted to do. I hope that doesn't fuck me up. Well, actually it shouldn't, because Alice attacks first. Or she can just miss. Mercy's threats, damn. Using Mercy so Marisa can get the final spark finisher. So we get to see the animation. Can I use... do I have Cheer Bless still? No, I don't. I do, what am I talking about? Ah, but now she's gonna defend. That might have been dumb. Well, it'll still be fine. Like, don't even worry about it. You know why it will be fine? Because I will do this. probably didn't even have to do that, but... Fuck it. There we go. Bye, Kaguya. Look forward to seeing you find a good use for Cloak at some point in this playthrough. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's a thing that happens, really. How in the world? How do you defeat my impossible requests? It's over. It's Chover. This is your true strength. This is the part of the fantasy that you spent the last 1,000 years hiding from. Perhaps it's possible that I've not taken you Earthlings seriously enough. Fine. I'll acknowledge that you completed all my impossible requests. Hey, so then... But that doesn't mean the battle is over. How do you find my pitch? Shut up! Wouldn't be fair to Aiden and the others if I let myself get defeated here. Seriously? You don't actually want to go another round, do you? Oh, but I do. I simply must repay all you've done for us in kind. Please accept this humble gift. What's going on? Time's passage is accelerating. At this rate, dawn will soon break. Using my power over eternity, I'll tear apart this half-baked imperishable night. She said it? There it is. I can stop the stream now, actually. Soon Gensuke will greet the dawn without its true moon restored to it. Now, I will bring this battle to its finale. Ignore alert. Map. Map? What do you mean map? Okay, no matter what I do, she's gonna recover, so... Here is the plan, you see. Oh, this song really does not have a good looping point, does it? She really said it's cool alert spam. Here's the plan, use this trust twice on Senai, because I trust her. I trust her twice as much. To not die. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Fuck it. Everyone is literally fine. Okay, how do I deal with you? I need to get you out of there, first of all. Okay, I think we do. No, I can't do reliable because Suga doesn't have MP. I guess I can do Maiden of Faith. Why not? Well, actually, can I support still? No, she doesn't have anything in range for that. This game's biggest mistake is not having the part where Yomo says that it gets dark when she closes her eyes. Okay, I think I get Mistia out of the range for that. I go here, I give Demo MP. We use Fantasy. Oh, but ignores alert, huh? Well, here's what we do. We save the game. Never mind, it's 0%. Fuck you, actually. Is this Pierce? It is not Pierce. Okay, so we use Fury. Both of you. We do this also, why not? And yeah, big damage. You get it at full speed, just give her Valor at that point. It was all part of the plan. And she did 4,000 with all of that. Wow. Does she have a damage cap? I feel like I should have done more than 5,000. Keeping Yukari as a back unit really makes you forget about how good Dream is. Yep. It is an insane ability to have. Even with the higher SP cost. I think she does get a damage cap at some point. Oh, goody. Boy, my favorite. Okay, she ignores persist now, not alert. So I could have used it actually. Fuck. Check her abilities. Eternity Wall. Maximum damage taken from all attacks to 5,000. Ignores Fury. Goody. I mean, it's still useful for getting through her other attack. There she goes. It's insane that this isn't even her finisher. Mako's, I mean. Okay, so I need wait, is it 2 more attacks that deal 3 more? No. If I'm dealing like 10,000 damage, hair attack, that would be 3 more. I mean, 2 more that deal 10,000, and then 1 more that can finish her off. Mako punching Kaguya while the shitty explosion effects show up. Can I, how are you not at full power yet? Or did I use it already and I'm forgetting? I don't think I did. Ah, there we go. You have no idea how bad I have to go pee right now. By the way, I usually take a break by this point. Ah, that didn't do 5,000 though. Shame. That's very fitting for this show. What do you mean? End of Imperishable Night. Okay, damage. Who's that? With this, your spell of Eternal Night shall be broken, and the dawn shall come. Oh, fuck. Okay. I got this. I totally got this. Now the problem is I can't use that. Restore MP and number to an ally equal to half of their max. What do you have that? What? You had that all the time? What? Can you use it post movement? No. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Minuriko's one of the units that can use supply. It's kinda okay sometimes. I just found out. You seem valiant. We don't have anyone like you among the servants here. And it looks like guard work is your specialty too. I wouldn't mind having you around if you're for hire. The very idea is nonsense. Don't mock the dedication of the Tengu to the Maiden. No matter. I suppose either way it wouldn't have worked out. Keeping the wealth among rabbits is just begging for someone to get eaten. Make no mistake, I only bear my fangs at the proper target. Gets worse after you get access to pairs and you start using Minoriko more as a specifically an offensive unit. Yeah, I mean, it's only just the fact that you can't use it for a post movement. It's already kind of shit. Like, very situationally useful. I guess in a pinch it could save you. Like, I could have used it on... I could have used Minoriko for to supply Reimu instead of Koa. And I could have used Koa for Yomu, maybe. No effect on this one? Huh. Yeah, I don't have any more of those. Okay. Go Yum. There we go. Can't believe it. We somehow broke through it before sunrise. Though I'd intended for that to end the night in one fell swoop, I must admit that was well done. And how about now? Surely you're not gonna keep fighting after that. Yes, this battle ends along with the eternal night. I suppose I'll return the true moon to you. Oh, we did it. So the battle is really over? Yes. Thank you for keeping me company tonight. I'll talk to Aiden about ending the locked room spell. Alright, she was the one hiding the moon, not you. She already left a while ago, so we need to go look for her. Why don't we first take a little break? Even I'm a bit tired after all that. You're pretty calm about losing. Well, if that's what we gotta do, then why don't we start by leaving here? Let's retrace our steps. That should lead us back to the mansion. Yomu saying there's very few of them is so much less cool than saying something like the things that I can cut. The things that I can cut are next to nothing, that it almost feels intentionally made to not sound cool. It's like, I feel the same way about them changing Yuka's line in the Scarlet chapter. You Can Have It Back was so raw for that moment, and it's just not here anymore. It was so memorable. And we got a cucumber. Obviously. As you do. Anyways, I'm gonna take a bathroom break because my fucking bladder is about to explode. Before I read the millions of texts that I'm gonna... Yeah, be right back. Okay. That was like one of the most satisfying pieces of my life. Goddamn. I mean, I didn't drink a lot of water. And so I made a lot of pee. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna read this and be done for today though. I don't think I have time to do the next chapter. Phew, finally made it back to the mansion. Dragging your exhausted butt back here was a real pain, Jason. It's not my fault. I used my spell card and it really wore me out. Anyway, we may have lost, but I hope Master's doing okay. Well, let's fortify our defenses. They should still be fighting. That's the human's ship. What's going on? Thank you for the lift. It's been a long time since I've ridden in a flying ship. Did we have to take her too? When we said we were heading back, she climbed aboard like it was perfectly natural. The princess and the humans. Oh, Inaba. I'll look away for 1 minute and you come back covered in mud. Forget about that. What are you doing over there? What happened to Master? I thought you two were fighting the humans. If you're talking about the dog, we gave her a good thrashing before moving on to beating your princess here. We haven't seen her since. Just, where could she be hiding? This can't be happening. How could you have beaten Master? We're in trouble, Raisin. We gotta get ourselves out of here. You're right, we'll find Master and they'll not check out it. Eek. Miko Shinudo? They got someone like that with them? No need to make such a fuss. It's not like we were gonna eat you. I'm thirsty, so let's have some tea first. Princess, how could you act so casually after being defeated? These people are trying to take back the moon we hid. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've gotten here to promise to restore the true moon. What? You're gonna give them back the moon? I suppose it's something like a prize for fulfilling all of my impossible requests. This whole thing would have been solved if they had just seen onsen. They need to get Ichirin out of the ship. I need to talk to Erin and have her release the spell. No, you can't do that. If you did, the lunar emissaries would come after the rabbit. Come to think, you did say something about how she's the cause of all this. She's actually right here, you know? Hey, let go of me. Oh, so you're the moon Inaba that Erin and the others were talking about. Inaba? Whatever that means, yeah, I'm a rabbit from the moon. I didn't think running away would end up causing such a big deal. Are you kidding me? How thoughtless can you be? The reason we had to go through all this was because the emissaries were pursuing you. Well, there may have been a misunderstanding. What are you all doing here? That voice. Release the princess and hand over the rabbits too. I knew you'd be alright, Master. Man, is she tough as nails or what? Your attacks may have forced me into a temporary retreat, but don't think this is over. As long as dawn breaks, then our plans will. Let's pick it away, Shading. I ended up promising them a return to the moon. What? It's true, Master. She says it's a reward for completing her impossible requests. Kaguya sees a man and gets so mad that she just gives up on that whole idea right there. Please say something to her, Master. If you can talk some sense into her, we'll reconsider this, Kaguya. I had about enough of your selfishness. If the emissaries come chasing after the rabbit, it could very well end worse than being forced to find a new hiding spot. But I already gave them my word. We'll just have to come up with another way to deal with the emissaries. Hey, about that, there might have been a little miscommunication. What excuses do you have for us now? The truth is, I have no idea if there's anyone chasing me or not. What? So many whats? Hard to admit it after all this, but I may have exaggerated a little bit. A bit. Not a little bit. I was panicking, so I thought that maybe if he felt sorry for me, then... Wait, so back when you told me there was a bunch of people pursuing you, you were just making it all up? But my being desperate to get help was 100% genuine. But then, why are we doing all this? I can't even... Oh no, Daisen. Poor thing. She always seems so desperate in battle. Daisen fucking dies. Daisen fucking dies, part 100. But this doesn't actually prove that they're not chasing you, right? It's still possible. Yeah, the moon maintains a unit for carrying out operations on the Earth's surface. If they were to use this incident as a pretext to expand the scope of their activities, then... Nah, I wouldn't really worry about that. Ever since the change in leadership, nobody ever even talks about sending a punitive expedition to Earth. They don't? Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever met a visitor from the moon. There's no record of any such intruders coming to Gensokyo over the past 1,000 years. I see. If that's true, then perhaps they lost all interest in the Earth. In any case, I doubt they care all that much about that rabbit. Plus, you two lost. You don't get a vote. Let's see, with this new information... As you wish, my lady. I'll release the spell and return the moon. Yeah, we did it. But under one condition. I demand that you turn over the rabbit. I like to keep her close at hand, so I can ascertain what she was thinking when she fled to Earth. Well, that's reasonable enough. We'll leave her in your care. Want me to go grab her luggage real quick? Don't I get a say in this? No getting out of it now, kid. Don't worry though, I'll show you the ropes. Modding a buster is always a wonderful thing. Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? Don't worry, Miss Rabbit, I'll definitely come over to play sometime. Tay, grab a donkey and carry her with us. I want to examine her once I release the spell, just in case. Yeah, you help out too, newbie. Yes, ma'am. Do you think Miss Rabbit's gonna be okay? Well, they'll definitely be keeping a close eye on her, so I wouldn't worry. In actually important news, we just resolved the incident. Yes, Gensokyo should get its moon back soon. Oh, splendid. Looks like we both safely accomplished our goals. This is a relief for me too. I'd hate to be locked up in that space each and every time there's a full moon. Feels really weird to have the mastermind celebrate this with us. Well, at least you seem to be taking my advice. Mind if I get a few more things off my chest? My, that's awfully polite of you. This is a good chance for you to make a fresh start. You can undo the spell of eternity and stop hiding yourself away. There was another spell? You want her to remove the spell over the mansion where we exchange? But if she does that, then the people nearby will become aware of the mansion, unlike before. Naturally. Where is this even coming from? I only promised to return the moon. I'll continue to live as I have been, the same as... You're just gonna stay cooped up in this mansion, same as always? I love how clearly annoyed they are about Kaguya being fine with losing. It's very... they're tilting. Yeah. If I learned anything from these people is that immortals can feel alive, by sharing in others' experiences. And if you just stay in an unchanging mansion, that'll never happen to you. Must you always be so impatient, Moko? I have all the time in the world, you know. But if you're ever gonna live in Gensokyo, what better time to start than now? Yeah, since it turns out nobody from the moon's coming after you anyway. Kaguya, we're not telling you anything you don't already know. You've already lived among people from Earth before. That's right. The Earthling couple who first found me. They were as kind-hearted as they were poor. Come to think of it, I came to love the Earth while living with them. I wonder, is the Earth even more full of novelty now? It's much better to join a party than stand in the silence watching one. Once you try it, you'll see. As long as you don't do anything too villainous, you won't find yourself shunned. Of course, what comes next is all up to you. Hey, I can see the sky getting brighter already. This calls for a tongue reading party. Yeah, and we should start up a Rising Sun concert. Should we do it at the Kakuri Shrine, same as always? After all this, I just wanted to go curl up in bed. Guess we have to though. Just make sure to bring enough sake, okay? I don't think we're gonna get much drinking done at the party before dawn breaks. Don't worry about it, we can get a head start on it right now. Now then, here's to getting back the full moon. Cheers. Man, nothing beats drinking after a victory. That's for sure. Should we open another bottle? The feeling of accomplishment just doesn't sink in until you're celebrating with everyone else. Yeah, we've got more sake here than I expected, so even I'm satisfied. Wait, is it really okay for Monisa to be doing this? I thought Buddhism forbids drinking. It's fine. That's what we call... prajna water? I don't know how to say that. Ichirin and the captain started drinking while they were still in the underworld. Now, it's a party, so let's not bring the mood down. It's funny how much harder it suddenly became to finish more than one chapter per stream after a point. I feel like it's gonna get possible at the beginning of the next one. After that, yeah, it's probably gonna be one chapter per stream. And nothing beats the taste of sake after helping resolve an incident. No objections here, but did you even do anything? Moral support? Well, I for one appreciated her brightening up the bridge. You can make tea for us when we're busy. Really? Wow, thanks. For a moment I thought that you said pregnant water. I was gonna actually... I thought as well. And I was gonna point it out. Looks like even Kosu is getting along with the yokai now. Maybe we don't need to worry about making sure she doesn't get wrapped up in this anymore. Maybe. So, Prince Rivers, let us have one more song before the dawn breaks. Yeah, another encore for the prison for me. Of course, we intended to keep blasting until sunrise. And this time, we're throwing in a special last-minute guest vocalist. The Earth, the Dawn. Listen to my song. So adding music to an ordinary banquet makes it this much livelier, huh? Yeah, because we have way more friends now. And I'm so glad you became part of our circle too, Hina. You don't have to spell it out, Nitori. You're making me blush. How was being part of the investigation, Hatate? Well, the thrill of reporting live from the scene really does make a difference. And if I can enter this article into next year's newspaper contest, I had tried that last year and lost the prize anyways. Hey Momiji, nobody asked you to bring that up? Goodness. At this rate, I doubt we'll be able to win things down even after dawn breaks. The game pointed out that Kosuzu is a filler character in this is funny. I'm honestly like surprised that they're even adding lines for her. Like acknowledging her. They really didn't have to do that. Is this too noisy for you, Yuyuko? I know it's always quiet in the netherworld. Oh no, not at all. We often have the Prince Rivers over. You should pay a visit next time, and bring those darling shikigami of yours. You invited me over? What's next, the sun rising in the west? You're amazing, Miss Ren. You're still okay after seeing the full moon close up. That was an exceptional amount of magical power it was putting off, so why don't you lay down for a bit, Chen? I'm more surprised that Maris and the other humans aren't feeling the effects. Don't worry about me, I'm getting used to going a bit crazy. If I had to say, I think I'm getting more dizzy from worrying about whether the side dishes will be ready before the drinks are gone. Would I be done by now if Sakuya were here? Enemy's group said that Flang would be worried and went home early. They seemed so excited about it that I think we can forgive their absence. If you need a maid, isn't there someone else here with the appropriate experience? Not this again. Mima, please don't bring that up. Try to check out about Kosuzu in the library when you can do that. Okay. Still, I guess we can do that after, or before ending. I must say, I never thought you'd voluntarily take a seat next to us. It's nothing special, I just thought I should thank you too for helping out. It was really reassuring to know you two were at your side, our side. If you think you needed to thank us, then you're far too good-natured for your own good. Though this is the last time it'll happen, think of it as my farewell gift. Are you really leaving? I've seen what I wanted to see, and I've never been the lingering type. Stick with Medicine and the rest of her pals, and keep on doing what you're doing. I was hoping maybe this could be an exception. I need to go take care of the flowers, so I'll be leaving too once dawn breaks. I had a lovely time. Give me regards to Emilia. Okay, I'll see you later then. Munch munch. The muncher. Mind your table manners, Rumia. At least use chopsticks. But if I don't curry, it's all gonna go away. We're really hungry after all that thinking about homework. Homework? Oh, that's right, I gave you those summer camp. Kane, this is a party. Give the kids a break. Yeah, if you keep frowning at us so much, your face will stick that way. It'd be a shame to spoil your beautiful face. Come on, why don't you relax and have a drink? I'll go get one for you. They can be a little brown-nosers when they want something, huh? But I guess it's fine to let them take the day off. Anyways, good thing Yusuke got its moon back. Looks like us bugs can get back to our normal lives. Now that the tension's gone, I'm a bit sleepy. After the grueling pace we kept, it's no wonder you're tired. If I fall asleep, can you carry me to bed, Moko? Well, why me? Ken is in charge here. Ask her. Now, why don't you give it a try? You never know, you might look handsome doing it. People tell me I'm terrible at giving piggyback rides. Moko, you can take care of this. Wait, why am I the next option? That reminds me, Moko. When I write about this incident in the Gensoke Chronicle, how much should I include? What do you mean? Did you even use Rumi at all during this? I used her in like 1 or 2 chapters, yeah. Why wouldn't I? The masterminds this time around were Kaguya and Maiden, who both have eternal life. If I include all the details, people might start looking at you with suspicion too. You do you. Papering over it isn't gonna change my reality. Best way to change that is to change myself, and I've got plenty of time to do that. Of course, that's one way to take advantage of immortality. You seem a little different, Moko. Really? Actually, you're probably right. I've been thinking, it might be nice if I could give Kane a hand and do something good for the village. I'm sure you'll fit in right away, Moko. I'll help out however I can too. Let's walk this road together, one step at a time. Yeah, counting on you. No. I'm banging my head against the wall every time those words come up. I thought it seemed like a good opportunity to do so. Yeah, I mean, she does have an S in Night, so she's pretty good. Sadly, you don't get her for very long. I mean, maybe Daimu has her for a bit longer, but not on this one. Not with Marisa. Yeah, finally made it back to the mansion. I wonder if everything went okay for Lady Flang while she was watching the house. Let's go greet her first, so she can stop worrying. Mistress, aren't you gonna go looking for Lady Flan? Of course I am. It's the first thing I'll do. But I've been thinking about that Aiden lady. You mean the doctor? She really went overboard back there, but it was all because of how much she cares about her princess. Yeah, that's why she feared change and shut her away, out of sight. Just like you two used to be, Demi. Yeah, but not anymore. I've decided that I'm gonna try working things through with her. So then... Demi? Yeah, there you are, Lady Flang. You're still up, huh? You must be getting sleepy. I brought back our full moon, just like I told you I would. Welcome home. Flan. Sakuya told me that that's what you're supposed to say when you're done watching the house and everybody comes back. Demi, you came home right away, just like you promised. Yeah, looks like you did a good job watching the house too. Now, about that promise. Hey, Flan? Looks like she fell asleep standing up. I'll carry her to bed and tuck her in. Thank you for your help. Not only did she stay indoors, but she even waited for you like that. She has her moments, doesn't she? Exactly. You get it. But what was the promise that you mentioned, mistress? I made 2 promises. First, to take back the moon and come home right away. The other was that I'd take her out for a walk under the real moon once the incident was over. You mean... I'm sure I'll get my chance next full moon. Though, I hope I can actually pull this off. It's funny that going back to the SDM only becomes annoying after the arc focused on the SDM. And I know what the next chapter is too. Oh god. The way the night sky turns grey really is a beautiful thing. I can understand the way the old poets must have felt about it. So this is where you went, Kaguya. Took you longer than I expected, eh? Yeah, I had to release the locked room spell, then give Donga an examination. The other rabbit left her rather shaken up, but I haven't found any abnormalities in her brainwaves. You always make such a big deal out of everything, Aiden. Indaba was just a little shocked. She straight up has like PTSD. What? I don't think that's a little shocked. A little excitement now and then would probably do her some good anyway. It's maybe the corniest that this entire game gets. I'm gonna say the Prince Rivers are a close second. Actually, I never asked you about that. And you never mentioned it. That's a pretty corny chapter too. How can you be so cavalier about this? Well, doesn't she seem different from how she was when she was always running away, back then? You know, Erin, the Earth really is a nice place. It is, my lady? That fight made me realize that in my 1,000 years holed up in this mansion, I lost sight of things. Hiding here has made me forget what it means to live on the Earth. Life outside of the mansion is irrelevant to fugitives such as ourselves. But it never said that there was no sign that pursuers would come. Erin, I think I want to release the spell of eternity from the mansion. What? Naturally, once I release it, history will begin to move, and will be engulfed in impurity. But it seems that if I don't expose myself to that, I'll never understand the true nature of the Earth. What do you mean by the true nature of the Earth? Whatever it is that you can only understand by standing on the same soil and becoming part of a place. By knowing that and accepting change, I think we can live alongside the people here. Princess, don't tell me you've been swayed by those Earthlings. How can we former Lunarians expose ourselves to such impurity? We former sinners who drank the holy elixir, you mean? Be that as it may, former Lunarians. I think as long as we're stuck with that label, we'll belong on neither the Earth nor the Moon. I want to try living life as the Earthlings do. Sounds like it could be fun. Ain't was supposed to be where we belonged. My lady, are you trying to tell me that setting up the spell of eternity was a mistake? A mistake? Yes, I'd always considered it a necessary measure for us to remain on the Earth without getting caught. But now... No, far from it. The boredom we shared was fine and dandy, really. At least the stuff with the Prince Weavers has more basis in canon, so it feels a bit less like surprising. I really like that moment, honestly. It happens a bit too late, but I do like how he plays it. It's nice. It's cute. The next chapter is just funny. For us, the Eternal, there's no need to reject anything. Everything is equally fun and equally a waste of time. Kaguya. I'm sure the Earth is even more filled to the brim with impurity than it was back then. If we start our journey again here, we can add some color to our eternity. Personally, I don't see the appeal of the Earth or its people. But if that's what Kaguya wants... Princess, are you busy? We thought you may be hungry, so we made some dango. Oh, the Inabas. How thoughtful of you. Good timing, too. Could you come over here? For what, Princess? Look, the clouds to the east are getting brighter. That's what will. That's what will illuminate our lives from now on. Earth's dawn. That's a good way to close it off, I think. I like it. I like the whole deal of Eren and Kaguya deciding to live on the Earth, or getting used to life on Earth. I think it is pretty good that they're focusing on that aspect, because you don't see it that much, at least from what I've seen. Anyways, let's check Kosusu. Do I not have her here? Oh, I guess because she's in an unit yet. Or am I stupid? Doofy Ghost. Notice where she'd fit in the alphabetical order. I'm honestly having a tough time figuring out what the order is. TBH. Komachiku. Is she not even here? Is that the thing? She should be between these two. Yep. He did not even make a page for her. Damn. I guess they forgot. That's kind of weird, honestly. That they, you know, they put her in the game, in the gameplay, and not there. Not even a quick mention. I mean, honestly, again, it's just like, it's still kind of weird that she's here at all. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't a necessary addition, but sure, you can have a little sus. She's fine. She's funny. I know there was a little from skimming through the wiki, there was something else to her, an IQ for that matter, but it had some requirements that I'm probably not gonna get. It's sad, but at least they make a decent amount of effort to make her feel kind of natural, which makes her not having her own entry in the library feel very funny. The thing that throws me off the most is her portrait is like noticeably different from everyone else's. Like you can tell that it was cited after the actual game. IQ is unlockable as current unit, but you already missed out on the requirements for that, I think. Kosusu isn't. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I needed to actually beat the dumb chapter, bonus chapter. Or something like that. Or I needed to get the bonus on it. It was something related to that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I didn't get it. Whatever it is. I know I didn't get it. But yeah, that's it for today. Actually, when you were pointing out that I'm only doing one chapter per stream now, it just makes me think like, how much longer is this game gonna take? We're still at what chapter number was it? I didn't even check the chapter number. God damn it. You know what? I can do it real quick. Let's see. It was chapter 43. And there's like what, 79 chapters? If you do one chapter per stream, it's gonna take around 30 weeks, more or less, per stream to finish it, I think. 30 weeks in general. 30 weeks is 7 months, 8 months, something like that. I mean, there are some like I was saying at the beginning of the arcs, I could pull off more than one chapter because those are generally shorter. But yeah, anything like past the halfway point of each arc just takes too fucking long. 30 weeks is so much that you'll only be finishing the game by the end of the year. You know what? Fitting. Because I began streaming this on what, like November, September of last year. It's just a whole year game. I'm okay with that. And again, I am enjoying this, mind you. Like this is the game I was like waiting to stream ever since I began doing this. I knew what I was getting into. Like I was even thinking it was gonna be worse even because I was thinking of ways I could like the last game isn't translated, so I would have to probably read from the existing Let's Play, and I was willing to do that if the translation never came out. I think you can probably finish like 2 or 3 chapters next stream. Isn't the next one kind of long though? Maybe 2 though. Maybe I could do 2. I don't know about 3 though. But there's also a thing about like maybe streaming on other days, like doing at least this game just to speed things up a little bit. It's not super long, it's not short, but it's not that long. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can do 2 then. I mean, I could probably do. No, I don't know if I could do it. I feel like it's gonna take like an hour or something at least, and I don't have that time anymore. It's already been 3 hours. After that, you get some relatively short ones. Yeah, the beginning of Choco 11. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we do with it. For now, we have Monday as usual. We're gonna go back to Artificial Dream in Arcadia. It was missing this week because we did the Moria rhythm. The Silencer in Blue. Oh, right, we have that first. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't remember those being particularly long, except for maybe one of them. So maybe we can clear that out pretty quickly. Yeah. It has one relatively long one, while the others are quite a bit short. Yeah. And I think I know which one it is. I'm gonna see if we do that on the hardest mode, by the way. We'll see. I also wanna try Lunatic. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for the next chapter because I'm a little bit scared about that, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest a bit and I'm gonna have something to drink because I haven't had my coffee today. Actually, most of the time I don't have it when I stream, but I want the caffeine. So yeah, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. I'll be back on Monday. Artificial Dream in Arcadia, Okami HD, maybe. We could do both of those. So yeah, I'll see you then, hopefully. Bye bye. Have a nice rest of the evening.